Disney's Hollywood Studios, the witching hour is here! Are you ready to experience Villains Unleashed? To kick off tonight's festivities, please give a rousing Hades hangout welcome to the Underworld's three most famous minions, Pain, Panic, and Megara!
Let's hear it for my two impish escorts! Alright, that's enough. Get out of here. Go! Beat it! Hi, everyone. Name's Megara. Friends call me Meg, at least I would if I still had any friends. Let's just say I made a few bad decisions and hung around with the, wrong kind of crowd, but hey, you all look like my kind of crowd, am I right?
Hey, Chatty Cathy, what do you think this is, Dr. Phil? Get on with it, just like we rehearsed. Sell it! Give me sizzle!
Speak of the devil. We'll chat later. It is now my dubious honor to introduce to you your host for this evening's festivities. Please welcome the ruler of the underworld, the god officially set the night ablaze. Give it up for your one and only, Hades!
Some overhead lifters and 4-barrel quads, oh yeah.
Keep talking, won't keep talking.
Fuel injection cut off and chrome-plated rods, oh yeah.
We'll get already, I'll shoot you get already.
Grease lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Grease lightning, you're closing to the heat lamp trials. You are supreme, the chicks are cream for grease lightning.
Oh, is it hot in here or is it just me?
Oh, brother.
Get out of here! Well, sorry that my Hades hangout seemed to have thawed out the Frozen stage. Oops, my bad. I guess all you Frozen fans will have to let it go. For the first time in forever, you want to have to hear that song tonight. Oh, yes, your human eyeballs did not deceive you. 'Tis I, the Lord of the Underworld, the handsome host of Huntsville, the dashing deity of the dead, the thunder from down under.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Zip it. Sound the drum, bang the trumpet, and I need more cowbell! Seriously, can you ever have enough cowbell? Yes, 'tis I, your humble host, Hades! Your thunderous applause does not offend me.
Well, everything about you offends me.
I have tickled pink, blue, to be your host for this grand gala gathering of, get this, 50.
50?
Is there an echo in here? Here? Oh, I guess there is. Yes, my little buttercup, I said 50, the big 5-0 of the most underappreciated, underutilized, and underloved individuals that I call my dear, dear friends. Can I get a booyah for my peeps, the villains? You're a great crowd. Oh, seriously, feel free to stick around for a while. For all eternity, I'm good like that.
Okay, can you keep it secret, everyone? Yes. Well, today is birthday. Yeah, and we're going to give a great big surprise birthday party for her tonight. You're all invited to join in the fun, but we must keep it a secret. He loves a surprise.
Meg, my eternally contracted co-host, are you ready?
Let's do this!
Number one. Who better to be number one than me?
Big surprise!
Well, I'm hosting the event on my stage. I thought it was only fitting, right?
The fates are here and you didn't tell me! I know! You know, I know. I got it. I got the concept. What? Okay, fine. I'm cool. I'm fine. Weren't those your exact words? Rearrange the cosmos. And the one schlemiel who can last it up is waltzing around in the way! Game. Set. Match.
Coming in at number 2 and 3 are these two knuckleheads, Pain and Panic! Alright, I don't want you two to ever say I never do anything for you. Got it? Now make like a volcano and blow. Go! Get out of here! Alright, now!
Pain and Panic! Wreaking havoc is our business.
We can turn gods mortal?
And we can copy, collate, and staple.
Go! Watch it!
You've tried the worst.
Now try the curse! We
Guarantee not to fail.
Not a guarantee. Pain and Panic may fail.
Coming in at number 4. Number 4.
You know, they say that memory is the last thing to go.
Who am I forgetting? Oh, of course! How could I forget my cohort in crime?
Me? No chance, no way. I do not belong on your list.
Au contraire, Miss Big Hair. How did we become this historic Herculean duo in the first place? Right, which puts you on my list. Boom! I just blew her mind. Coming in at a megalicious number 4, let's hear it for Meg!
Oh, what the heck? I can't hear you! That's better.
All right, RuPaul, you had your moment. Go on, we got 46 more to introduce. You, take the next one, go.
Sorry. Weak ankles. So, do you have any problems with things like this? Weak ankles, I mean. No weaknesses whatsoever? No trick knee, ruptured discs. Wonder Boy, you are perfect. It looks better that way. No, it really does. You wanted to be petty and dishonest? Yes, they are. How do you know what I'm like? Oh! Sometimes it's better to be alone. Nobody can hurt you. And I don't want to hurt you, so let's both do ourselves a favor and stop this before we...
Our next guest is a grade A, 100% embodiment of villain royalty.
I'm talking the real deal here, and she's a real looker to boot.
The fairest in all the land.
She's fond of potions, talking to mirrors, and poison apples. Let's welcome number 5, the Queen. Oh, Miss Queen. Oh, I love that smoke trick. Hey, got any surprises on those flowing sleeves? Ooh, a nightcap.
Spirit of the mirror, come from the farthest space. Through wind and darkness I summon thee. Speak! Show me thy face. Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all? Alas for her! Reveal her name. Snow White. Who goes there? That name is of no consequence to me. Wait. Ah, yes. I have a task for you. If you succeed, I will ask the mirror where you might find this Master Xehanort. Do you dare to question me? There is a young maid who resides in this castle. Her name is Snow White. Kill her, and to make sure you do not fail, bring back her heart in this. What I demand is her life. I've had more than enough of her light. That is no concern of yours. Now, heed my words. My radiance is all the light this kingdom needs. Outside the castle, there is a glade of wildflowers. You are dismissed. Go now and seek her there.
Bottoms up! Oh, I love the witchy. I take back my comment about her being a hooker. And with that extreme makeover, we now add another number to the list. Number 6, the Witch. Now be careful exiting. Don't fall and break a hip. You don't even have a field day with that. Woo. Next.
Poor Snow White. In my version of the story, there is no prince to save you, and soon the 7 dwarves will be joining you in eternal slumber. When the last grain of sand falls through this hourglass, my next poisoned apple will be ready.
As a child, a miscatch caused by sleepless nights helping his friend with a science project unleashed this villain's uncontrollable need for retribution.
Villains have such tragic backstories, don't they? He's known for his constant bad mood, hanging around with frogs and owning a T-Rex named Tiny. Please welcome number 7, Bowler Haggai! Nice to see somebody finally bringing cakes back. Moving on.
Well, it's a long and pitiful story about a young boy with a dream of winning a Little League championship. A dream that was ruined in the last inning. We lost by 1 run because of me.
If I hadn't fallen asleep, I would have caught the ball, and we would have won. Do you understand?
For some reason, no one wanted to adopt me.
Whiz Kid Cornelius Robinson graduates from college at age 14. This year's Nobel Prize goes to a young Cornelius Robinson.
Hey, Goob, what's up? Cool binder. Hey, Goob, want to come over to my house today?
They all hated me. Eventually, they closed down the orphanage and everyone left, except me.
Cornelius Robinson rebuilds inventor. Robinson, new name. Cornelius Robinson anymore. Cornelius Robinson is now another
It was then that I realized it wasn't my fault. It was yours. If you hadn't kept me up all night working on your stupid project, then I wouldn't have missed the catch. So I devised a brilliant plan to get my revenge.
Our next 2 guests are out of this world, literally. One is an intergalactic law enforcer, the other a diabolical scientist and inventor. Together, they are bent on the total and complete destruction of Experiment 626.
Appearing in this quadrant of the world for the very first time, please welcome number 8 and 9, Captain Gantu and Dr. Hamstergill! Oh yeah, I'm bringing in villains from everywhere! Enjoy your night, boys! Next!
Very well then. You leave me no choice but to forcibly force you to make a new experiment by force! By force! By force! That was your cue!
The plan is simple. 1, drive the ice cream truck. 2, play the tape. Now go!
Our next test is a perfect example of a shady character with friends on the other side, and a charismatic shadow man.
Oh, sure, he may have issues with princesses and frogs, but who doesn't, right? And I love that movie. That he do so well. Please welcome number 10, Dr. Facilier! Nice! Get off there. Thanks for making a house call, Doc. Next!
Friends, I'm
know I'm in hock to y'all pretty deep already, but seems our little froggy prince lost his way, and I need your generous assistance getting him back. I hear you. Now what's in it for y'all? Well, as soon as I dispose of Big Daddy LaBeouf, and I'm running this town, I'll have the entire city of New Orleans in the palm of my hand. And you'll have all the wayward souls your dark little hearts desire. You'll love that, don't you? So, we got ourselves a deal.
Our next guest is strong, and he's handsome, and boy does he know it.
True that. There's no one as burly or brawny-headed like me. He's got biceps to spare. You know it. You love him, but not nearly as much as he loves himself. Please welcome number 11, Gaston! Hey, I get mistaken for you a lot, you know. Hey. All right, later. All right, Cougars, back in your cages. Come on, moving on.
Yep, this is her lucky day. I'd like to thank you all for coming to my wedding. First, I better go in there and propose to the girl. Beautiful. Now, when Belle and I come out that door, isn't it though? I'm just full of surprises. You know, Belle, there's not a girl in town who wouldn't love to be in your shoes. This is the day... This is the day your dreams come true. Plenty. Here. Picture this, a rustic hunting lodge, my latest kill roasting on the fire, and my little wife massaging my feet. While the little ones play on the floor with the dogs. We'll have 6 or 7. No, Belle. Strapping boys like me. And you know who that little wife will be? You, Belle. Say you'll marry me. Whoa! I'll have Belle for my wife. Make no mistake about that.
Our next guests are the first trio that we have tonight. They are famous for getting a little wooden boy into all sorts of trouble.
Idiocy! Please welcome number 12, Lucian Poison, that trio of tricksters, Ballfellow, Idiot, and Stromboli! Oh, what a delightful bunch of lowlifes. All right, moving on.
Ah, yes. Then you haven't heard of the easy road to success. No? I'm speaking, my boy, of the theater. Pinocchio. P-I-N-U-O-P-I... Is a rapper. Bright lights. Oh! Don't be crude. We must diagnose this case at once. Quick, doctor. A slight touch of monetary complications with bucolic semilunar contraptions of the flying trapezes. I knew it! Compound transmission of the pandemonium with percussion and spasmodic frantic disintegration. Splendid. Now, that heart. Oh, my goodness. A palpitating syncopation for Dilla with a wicky-wicky stabbing of the boy joy. Quick, doctor, that report. Oh, this makes it perfectly clear. That shows you how low Honest John will stoop. Eh, Giddy?
Bravo, Pinocchio. 200. You are sensational. 300. You are colossal. Sure, I will push you in the public's eye. Your face, she will be on everybody's tongue. Yeah, What's this? Guarda, nemico, la partente, la cacchia, e la sbagliante da caccar, e la passita... For you, my little Pinocchio. There! This will be your home, where I can find you always. Yes, yes, yes! To me, you are belonging. We will tour the world. Paris, London, Monte Carlo, Constantinople. Yes! We start tonight! Angelo amigo, you will make lots of money for me! And when you are growing too old, you will make good firewood! Quiet! Shut him up! Before I knock you silly! Good night, my little wooden gold mine.
Next, we have a piratical pair. These two are cunning, crafty, crooked, corrupt, and calculating to the core.
And one of them has a severe case of crocodile phobia. Please welcome numbers 15 and 16, Neverland's own Mr. Speehead, Captain Hook! Look, the rats and captain's on deck. You know, I'm a real big fan. I really love that walking the plank bit. Okay. Wow. Nice chat.
Well,
moving on.
Think again! Haha! Now there's no way Fish Queenie can get her voice back. So you might as well cancel your concert, Missy, and make way for mine. Who? Mommy? You? And she? Friends? Yes, Mommy dear. I was merely keeping the bottle safe. Here is the cure you need, your high maintenance, your highness. Lost. Now no one will come to me concert. Yes. A pirate rockorama. Really? You want me to sing with you? Well, if you insist.
Ahoy, sea pups. I suppose so, for those lucky enough to go. I was, but the captain bellowed that I have to stay aboard and make sure the Jolly Roger is ship-shape for the Grand Pirate Ship Parade today. And I won't get to meet First Mate Molly or show her my new dance, the Buccaneer Jig. Oh, how I wish there was a way I could go to the convention.
while we're on the subject of pirates, our next guest coming in at number 17 is another impressively villainous buccaneer.
He's shrewd, enjoys a good mutiny, and has the freaky ability to change into a skeleton in the moonlight.
And tonight, he can be found in his treasure-filled lair located behind this giant pirate map.
We are, of course, talking about Captain Barbossa! Moving on!
Ah! Blast you to bits! Care to try a taste of this? Ah! Cursed power! Ah! Once again, Jack. Come out!
Our next guest wins the Mangy Trio Award. Paws down.
In a word, prideless, and I'm not lying. Be prepared to welcome number 18, 19, and 20. That trio of lackeys. Let's hear it for Shenzi, Bonsai, and Ed! All right, that's enough. Go. Hey, here, come on. Let's go get it. Sorry about that. That's why I was picked last for dodgeball.
Well, Bonsai, what have we got here?
I don't know, Shenzi. What do you think, Ed? Yeah, just what I was thinking. A trio of trespassers.
Whoa, wait. I know you. You're Mufasa's little stooge.
And that would make you...
Do you know what we do to kings who step out of their kingdom?
Who you calling oop and stay?
What's the hurry? We'd love you to stick around for dinner.
Yeah, we could have whatever's lying around.
Wait, I got one. Make mine a Cub sandwich. What you think? What, Ed? What is it?
Hey, did we order this dinner to go?
No. Why?
'Cause there it goes!
Our next guest is a master of manipulation and a maniacally wicked alchemist.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I really admire this guy. He's fond of snakes, but despises itty-bitty living spaces. Please welcome number 21, the World Vizier of Agrabah, Jafar! How to make an entrance. Moving on.
If, in the event a suitable prince cannot be found, a princess must then be wed to interesting. The royal vizier. Well, that would be me. You will order the princess to marry me. The princess will marry me. Ecstatic. I'm afraid, Prince Abubu, whatever. Sire, I must advise against this. Just where did you say you were from? Try me. Your Highness, no. I must intercede on Jasmine's behalf. This boy is no different from the others. What makes him think he is worthy of the princess? I think it's time to say goodbye to Prince Abubu.
Our next guest is a prominent figure, stoic and by the book. And his power of persuasion makes this guy over here look like a saint.
But on the inside, here's where it gets good. He is self-righteous and considered one of the darkest and most foul villains of all time. Can I get a booyah? Please welcome number 22, Judge Rolo!
Isn't this one new? It's awfully good. Looks very much like the gypsy girl. I know. You helped her escape. Now all Paris is burning because of you. You idiot! That wasn't kindness, it was cunning. She's a gypsy. Gypsies are not capable of real love. Think, boy. Think of your mother. But what chance could a poor, misshapen child like you have against her heathen treachery? Well, never you mind, Quasimodo. She'll be out of our lives soon enough. I will free you from her evil spell. She will torment you no longer. I know where her hideout is, and tomorrow at dawn, I attack with 1,000 men.
Our next guest is an extreme enthusiast, a collector, if you will.
Oh, just say it like it is. This dame is just dog crazy.
And there's definitely one word that gives her heart off the chart palpitations. And that word is
Dalmatian. Please welcome invited guest number 23, Cruella de Vil. Nothing on your hairdo.
Well, that's not a hairdo, that's a hair stole.
Oh, meow! Later, sister. Moving on.
Cruella de Vil! Now, please, let me in! Mr. Bidwell, please. Something. Anything. Not even a stole. A muff. A pair of mittens. One mitten. Could things possibly be any worse?
Cruella de Vil. Cruella de
What does Cruella de Vil have left to live for? Everything. Darkness and light, form and content, chaos and order, joy and pain, the possibility of triumph, the certainty of defeat, the culmination of all I've ever wished for but could not grasp. I see everything. I see absolutely everything. I feel faint in the presence of such artistic truth. Where Where is the artist? I simply must meet him. My name is Cruella de Vil, and I'm an overfinanced heiress. You mean there's more? Sports! This could be it. This could be the cure for my craving. My analyst said I should find something to substitute for my magnificent obsession. Well, who needs furs when I can soothe my tortured soul with art? Oh, it's a sad but familiar tale of loss and disappointment, probation and a restraining order. But you can help Cruella to forget all that. Will you do a painting just for me? To ease my pain.
This event is all about unleashing the villains, am I right? And there are some of the villains that are an even darker force to be reckoned with.
Agreed. And then there are those that are just on the dark side of the Force. Do you feel me? Give them the good news, Meg.
All right, well, you're gonna love this.
Oh, you're right. Get out of the way. I want to do it. All right, get this. All around the Star Tours area, I have invited 14. Oh, yes, you heard me correctly. 14 of the baddest of the bad. The darkest of the dark side. Which brings our total to 37. Almost there. Moving on.
Our next guest is by far the reigning title holder of Tornadic Tirades. And he even wears the big baggy thing.
With a hop and a puff, look who just flew into town. Number 38, the Big Bad Wolf. Whoa, sounds like someone had pork chops for dinner. Yummy. Moving on.
Let me in, or I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow the house down. Okay, little wolf, try it with me. I would let you hang around too many good influences. Okay, you don't want to blow down houses? Fine. Come on. There's more than one way to catch a pig. Me too. Roasted with applesauce.
Our next guests are also always thinking with their stomachs. They are the main cause of mischief in and around the Briar Patch.
These two have a bad case of rabbit stew on the brain. They're hungry, they're on a mission, and now they're here. Serving number 39 and 40, please. Give a big welcome full of Southern hospitality to Brer Fox and Brer Bear. Get back on the hunt. Hightail it after that cottontail. Go, 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 go. Next.
guests put the ooh in cruel. And these three are led by a horrible matriarch who specializes in psychological torment.
And let me tell you, her 2 rotten apples did not fall far from that tree. Their despicable wickedness lands them as my 41st, 42nd, and 43rd guest. Please welcome Anastasia, Priscilla, and Lady Tremaine! Well, all right. Enjoy yourself tonight, ladies. Have a ball. Oops. Too soon. Next.
Well, yes, of course I do. More than anything. Oh, turn her into a toad, Mother.
It means power, riches, revenge. Would your grace excuse me? I must have a word with my maid. You look confused, dear. You may have danced with him. You may even have thought it was love, but the slipper fits Anastasia, and that's who he's marrying. Whatever you think happened last night was a dream.
Our next guest has made the history books for his insanely greedy nature and his insatiable craving for gold.
This guy has a serious big issue. Greedily clutching the 44th invitation. Show some love for the pink and plum Governor Ratcliffe! The governor is in the hizzow! I tell you, anybody who can pull off that outfit gets my vote.
Trouble on deck. Thank heavens he's been successfully retrieved. Well done, Smith. Don't lose heart, men. It won't be long before we reach the new world. And remember what awaits us there. Freedom, prosperity, the adventure of our lives. You're the finest crew England has to offer, and nothing, not wind, nor rain, nor 1,000 bloodthirsty savages shall stand in our way. Carry on! Let us hope so. I'll need those witless peasants to dig up my gold, won't I? Look at it, Wiggins. An entire new world chock full of gold, just waiting for me. If we do, we shall be sure to give them a proper English greeting. And he came so highly recommended. Men like Smith, don't they? I've never been a popular man. And don't think I don't know what those backstabbers at court say about me. I'm very well aware that this is my last chance for glory. But mark my words, Wiggins, when King James sees the gold of these peasants unearth, success will be mine at last. Well, of course. Let's not forget what the Spanish found when they came to the New World. Gold. Mountains of it. Why, for years they've been ravaging the New World of its most precious resources. But now, it's our turn. The gold of Cortez, the jewels of Pizarro will seem like mere trinkets by this time tomorrow. The gold we find here will dwarf them by far. Oh, with all you got in your boys, dig up Virginia, boys. Mine, boys, mine every mountain, and dig, boys. Dig till you grab a pig. Boys, quick, boys. Sharp enough shovel, uncover those lovely pebbles that sparkle and shine. It's gold, and it's mine, mine, mine.
Hey, nolly, nolly, hi, nolly, nolly.
Oh, how I love it.
Hey, nolly, nolly, hi, nolly, nolly.
Riches for cheap.
Hey, nolly, nolly, hi, nolly, nolly.
There'll be heaps of it, and I'll be on top of the heap. My rivals back home, it's not that I'm bitter, but think how they squirm when they see how I glitter. The ladies of court will be all a twitter. The king will reward me, he'll knight me, no, lord me. It's mine, mine, mine for the taking. It's mine, boys, mine in that gold with those nuggets, nuggets. Glory, give me, my dear friend King Jimmy will probably build me a shrine. All of the gold is mine. Wiggins! Wiggins! Dispose of this.
Well, because of my partner over here, I would like to say that I'm an expert on crazy. So I can professionally say that our next guest is certifiably psychotic.
And that is just one of her best traits.
She's known for her over-the-top mood swings, and she plays a mean game of croquet.
Please welcome number 45, the tyrannical ruler of Neverland, the Queen of Hearts. I cannot wait to party with this one. You, me, croquet date. Next.
And who are you? Stop there! All of the ways here are my ways. Only I decide who gets to look around or a square. Not likely. Silence! I demand you stand trial this instant! A lie if I've ever heard one! More proof that you're the thieves who made off with my memory! So that's how you did it, is that it? You and an army of insects! There certainly is! I say you're guilty! That's the verdict! Guards! Off with their heads!
Our next guest is the strong and silent type.
This guy is like a wall, a great wall, if you get my drift.
And speaking of drift, this guy survived a monstrously epic snowdrift.
This guy is tough with a capital up. Please welcome number 46, the evil leader of the hunt, Shan Yu!
Nice work, gentlemen. You found the Hun army. Stop me. He invited me. By building his wall, he challenged my strength. Well, I'm here to play his game. Go! Tell your emperor to send his strongest armies. I'm ready. How many men does it take to deliver a message? What do you see?
Black pine. From the high mountains. White horsehair. Imperial stallions.
Sulfur from cannons.
This doll came from a village in the Tongshao Pass, where the Imperial army is waiting for us.
We can avoid them easily.
No. The quickest way to the Emperor is through that pass. Besides, the little girl will be missing her doll. We should return it to her.
Our next guests are extremely dedicated to doing the very best of their ability.
Wait for it.
Which happens to be swindling taxes from the townspeople of Nottingham.
Awesome! Please welcome number 47 and 48, two of the greediest villains there have ever been or will be. The Sheriff of Nottingham and Prince John. Smell that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the sweet smell of success. Breathe it in, sister. All right, only two more to go. Bring it on.
Taxes! Taxes! Beautiful, lovely taxes! To coin a phrase, my dear counselor, rob the poor to feed the rich. Am I right? Tell me, what is the next stop, Sir Hiss? Oh, the richest plum of them all, Nottingham. There, that, I believe, does it? This crown gives me a feeling of power! Power! Forgive me a cruel chuckle. Power, doesn't it? King Richard? I told you never to mention my brother's name. I know. And sent him off on that crazy crusade. Yeah. Mother always did like Richard best. No, none of that. I wonder. Silly serpent. Okay. One more. Hiss out of you. Hiss. And you are walking to Nottingham.
Well, it looks like I dropped by just in time. Oh, well, what have we got here?
It sure is, and I'll just take it for poor Prince John. Every little bit helps. And His Majesty also blesses you, little sister. Now take it easy, Friar. I'm just doing my duty. Listen, Friar, you're mighty preachy, and you gonna preach your neck right into a hangman's noose. You're under arrest for high treason to the crown.
Well, personally, I am a big fan of our next guest. After being exiled from Halloween Town, Creepy Crawly is now the overlord of his very own underground lair.
Top 5 for a famous snake and spider stew. It's to die for. Please welcome at 49, one big bag of Bob-filled fun, Oogie Boogie!
Stop by Oogie Boogie's Freaky Funhouse Show, happening right over there at the Theater of the Stars.
I hear the show is killer and he's slaying 'em. Ha later, Buckman.
Santa Claus, huh? Ooh, I'm really scared. So you're the one everybody's talking about. You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You gotta be. This can't be the right guy. He's ancient. He's ugly. I don't know which is worse. I might just split a seam now if I don't die laughing first. Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You better pay attention now, 'cause I'm the boogeyman. And if you aren't shaking, there's something very wrong, 'cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song. Whoa. Whoa. I'm the Oogie Boogie Man. Well, if I'm feeling antsy and I've nothing much to do, I might just cook a special batch of snake and spider stew. And don't you know the one thing that would make it work so nice? A roly-poly Santa Claus to add a little spice. Whoa! Oh! Yeah, I'm the Oogie Boogie Man.
Release me now, or you must face the dire consequences. The children are expecting me, so please come to your senses.
Ah, you're joking! You're joking! I can't believe my ears! Would someone shut this fella up? I'm drowning in my tears. It's funny! I'm laughing! You really are too much. And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do the best I can. It's much more fun, I must confess, with lives on the line. Not mine, of course, but yours, oh boy. Now let it be just fine.
Release me fast, or you will have to answer for this heinous act.
Oh, brother, you're something. You put me in a spin. You aren't comprehending the position that you're in. It's hopeless. You're finished. You haven't got a prayer. 'Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere.
Well, there you have it. Let's get ready to party. My villains have been unleashed. What? Oh, yikes! I almost forgot her. Again? Oh, that would not be a good thing. You do not want to get on this one's bad side.
Oh no, this evil fairy got dissed once, and we all saw what happened there, am I right?
Who are we talking about? That's right, please welcome the mistress of all evil, number number 50, Maleficent!
Tonight, Maleficent can be seen in her dark, thorn-covered forest, located right behind the dead end of animation.
And she also brings a gift.
What's this? Why aren't you asleep, boy? That fool Flora cast a spell to put everyone in this castle into a deep, deep slumber. Why, I am Maleficent, as all who dwell in this kingdom would know. Now you must reciprocate the introduction. Who are you? Now why would I give a thought to creatures so base, so inconsequential? That name is not familiar to me. Is he an outsider like yourself? Oh, but wait. I do remember someone leaving the castle. I couldn't say. I can only be certain he was not from this kingdom. If you're curious, go see the castle for yourself. There, the entrance is past the bridge. Perhaps he did speak about imprisoning the light. The light could be so many things. Could he have meant Princess Aurora?
Oh, that just gave me the goosies! How amazing is that? Not only does she show up, but she brings a gift. That's what I call a guest. And now, all 50 villains have been unleashed!
You know, I really hate to admit this, but you've outdone yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Hades!
Thank you! And now, with all 50 villains unleashed, it is time to party!